Hello everyone and welcome back to Jus de Rose. Today's video is for you gentlemen because I will be talking about my 10 men's fragrances for life. These perfumes I absolutely adore and I probably would never stop recommending here on this channel. So let's get straight into it. Let's start off with a very obvious choice and you probably already know it by now. You've heard it from many YouTubers before. La Nuit de L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. Now, there is also a great flanker, La Nuit de L'Homme Bleu Électrique, which by the way, you guys have bullied me into buying it, only to find out that it is going to be discontinued / has already been discontinued. So if you have Bleu Électrique still available in your country, I recommend you get it over the original version because I find that it has a similar DNA, but it is stronger and more long-lasting than the original La Nuit de L'Homme. Now, if you don't have Bleu Électrique, it's no big deal because this original version is fantastic. To me, this perfume is the ultimate all-in-one designer fragrance for men. Every man, in my opinion, should own this fragrance in their collection. It is versatile, likable, and will be used in a lot of different occasions. You're gonna get so much use out of this scent. And what do you know? This smells amazing and ladies love this perfume. A fresh, spicy, woody fragrance built around cedarwood and cardamom. And gentlemen, if you've been following me for a while, you know that perfumes with cardamom are the bomb.com. Now in terms of the performance, it is not the best, it doesn't have the best longevity nor projection. So my advice to you is just get a massive bottle of this and just drench yourself in this fragrance. Overspray, 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 your clothes, your skin, everything. Just overspray with this fragrance and you'll be good to go. Okay, next up we have a true class act. It is Cuir Sacre by Atelier. Cuir Sacre is such a gorgeous association between vetiver and leather. The way that the leather is done in the scent isn't in a classical traditional way at all. To me, this is a couture leather, so really high-end upscale leather, more suede-like than something that is super obvious and in your face. As for the vetiver, it's going to really come out more in the dry down and it's a bit smoky and just really elegant and chic. This perfume for sure is one that I would recommend for formal settings, formal dinner, something like that. It smells so amazing. Vetiver and leather together can be a little bit much, but in this perfume it is just perfectly dosed. Now, if you're looking for a great date night designer fragrance, I can't recommend enough Le Mal Parfum by Jean-Paul Gaultier. This is by far my favorite fragrance from the entire Le Mal range, and I love the original, but Le Mal Parfum just, takes it up a notch. So Le Mal Parfum, in my opinion, is a more modern interpretation of the original Le Mal, the mint, the lavender, and the vanilla, so it's fresh and sweet at the same time. But in Le Mal Parfum, you also have cardamom and iris. And what did I just say about cardamom? Cardamom literally makes your fragrance go fire, but you also have a touch of elegance thanks to the iris, and the iris isn't done in a powdery, lipsticky kind of way. It really brings the fragrance together and makes it, a little bit more chic and elegant. So for me, this perfume is definitely date night appropriate. It's not a massively projecting scent. Out of the entire Le Mal range, this is the softest projection, but you don't necessarily need something that is crazy beast mode on a date. Like, you don't want to suffocate your date, you know what I mean? It's just perfect the way it is, and on my skin it lasts all day. If you want more information on the Le Mal range, I have a full dedicated video, so I will link that down below. This next fragrance is a citrus dominant perfume, a true underrated gem by Matiere Première. It is Cologne Cedrat, and no, it's not Cedrat Boisé and it has nothing to do with Cedrat Boisé. Cologne Cedrat is different. So Cologne Cedrat has a really dominant, zesty, lemony note that is a little bit bitter, so it's really citrus zest that you can smell, and it's blended with black and pink pepper, so it's spicy, citrusy, and in the dry down especially, you're gonna get this gorgeous smoke mate tea that really pops in the dry down. Very refreshing, spicy citrus scent. I've talked a lot about Matiere Première on my channel. This isn't sponsored, by the way. I genuinely love the brand and I think the fragrances are such high quality. And actually, Cologne Cedrat was my husband's wedding fragrance, which is probably why I like it so much. I have a bit of a bias there, but I think it's a fantastic, fresh, cologne-like citrus scent that you can wear all year round. So it is a very versatile perfume, but it also has like more of a formal classiness, which is why my husband picked it for his wedding set. So if you're looking for something that is fresh and clean and not another boring fragrance within that DNA, then I recommend you check out Cologne Cedrat by Matiere. What's great is that the brand also do like these little minis or discovery kits on their website, and you can actually choose the fragrances that you want to sample, which is a fab way to discover the brand at a more affordable price if you don't want to invest in the full-size bottle. AKA, that is what I did initially with the brand. I bought a discovery set and discovered all of the fragrances that way. Highly recommend you check it out if you love especially your fresher citrus fragrances. So the next one is Bvlgari Man in Black. Now, I actually really hesitated with another scent. I would say it's an honorable mention. Spice Bomb Extreme by Viktor and Rolf. These two perfumes are in a similar territory, so like your spicy tobacco kind of scent, so a little bit sweet and spicy and really yummy and edible perfumes that are just super sexy. Personally, on the blotter and on the skin, I prefer the scent of Man in Black because it isn't as sweet as Spice Bomb Extreme. So when it comes to Man in Black, you of course have cardamom, surprise, surprise, but also some cinnamon. You have this like beautiful base of woods, some sweeter tones, tobacco, and rum. This perfume makes me think of a sexy pirate lover, like maybe Captain Jack Sparrow. Like you have the booze, you have the spices, it's a little bit daring and mysterious, you know, so a bit of intrigue there. Absolutely adore it. However, the performance is a little bit average. On my skin, it lasts between 5 to 6 hours. I mean, Bvlgari fragrances are not known for being great performers. Whatever the performance, overspray anyways, because it has a moderate to soft projection and everyone needs to smell this perfume. It just smells so amazing. So overspray, overspray, overspray. Get yourself another big bottle and go ham on the trigger. Fantastic scent from Bvlgari and my favorite personally. Next, we have a summer banger. It is Bohemian Lime by Goldfield and Banks. This fragrance is the most amazing, long-lasting citrus fragrance ever. This is your tropical, spicy citrus dream of a scent. Imagine you're on a tropical island drinking a ginger, spicy citrus cocktail. It opens very fresh, quite fizzy and effervescent. You have coriander, Australian finger lime, which is different to regular lime. I don't get the bitterness from lime that I can get in other perfumes. It's really beautiful in the scent. And I get sort of a fizzy ginger facet with a bit of a creamy base, not coconutty, but quite creamy, perhaps coming from the sandalwood, I don't know. It smells amazing, and yeah, it projects really strongly as well. Whenever my husband wears this over the summer, I can like smell it all over the house, and it lasts on my skin over 10 hours, which is so great for a citrus perfume. If you want a long-lasting, fresh citrus fragrance, definitely have a sniff of Bohemian Lime. In my opinion, the best fragrance from Goldfield and Banks. Some of the best designer fragrances come from Hermes. Hands down, Hermes is known for class, elegance, but not in a too in-your-face kind of way. And my favorite men's fragrance from Hermes is not H24, is Terre d'Hermes. So a classic, a cult fragrance that in my opinion is a timeless masterpiece. This perfume is sophistication and class, but like in an old money kind of way. A vetiver dominant fragrance, and probably one of the best designer vetiver fragrances that you can find on the market. And it's complemented with citruses, so grapefruit and orange. You also have some spices in there. So generally this is a fresh, woody, citrus fragrance. Now some people don't like this perfume because it has almost like a rotten orange note. I personally don't get that. I think it's really beautifully sparkling thanks to the citruses, and you have quite a fresh, lifted vetiver notes that just brings all the class to this fragrance. So if Terre d'Hermes isn't too much your thing because you think it's a little bit too mature for you, I have a great alternative to Terre d'Hermes that is more youthful. It is Bleu Noir, Narciso Rodriguez for him, the eau de toilette. Do not get the eau de parfum. It doesn't smell as good, it's more expensive. The eau de toilette is better. To give you an idea of what Bleu Noir smells like, it is the offspring of Terre d'Hermes and Déclaration by Cartier. So let me explain. It will take the beautiful, bright vetiver note from Terre d'Hermes and also the gorgeous addictive spices of Déclaration by Cartier, minus the sweaty cumin notes. So this perfume is a little bit spicy. You got some cardamom going on in here, as well as nutmeg, some musks, and of course, this really beautiful, elegant vetiver fragrance. If you're looking for an underrated designer fragrance, because not a lot of people talk about this scent, definitely check out Bleu Noir, the Eau de Toilette by Narciso Rodriguez. Next up, we have a fantastic freshie. It is Gentle Fluidity Silver. This is the silver cap here by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This perfume smells like a luxurious gin and tonic. You have a big dose of juniper berries, which gives it the characteristic gin and tonic feel, as well as coriander, nutmeg, and ambroxan. Such a versatile perfume, an everyday scent that you can wear all 4 seasons for so many different occasions, and it is super long lasting. On my skin, it lasts 12 hours plus with a massive projection as well, which is so great when you think that this is a freshie. I would recommend this perfume to you gentlemen if you like Dior Sauvage, Y Eau de Parfum by YSL, Creed Aventus, Bleu de Chanel, those type of like freshie DNAs that are really likable, compliment getting, because this is another one that's going to get you a lot of compliments, then I'd recommend you upgrade to Gentle Fluidity Silver. And finally, we have the ultimate Netflix and chill fragrance, Luna Rossa Black by Prada. This is one of my favorite sweet perfumes, if not my favorite sweet scent for men. So it is dominant in tonka bean, so it has that like almondy touch and essentially smells like powdered almonds. It is a gorgeous fragrance mixed with a lot of ambroxan as well. So it smells of powdered almonds, and in the dry down on my skin, it develops sort of a soapy, clean feeling that still remains a little bit sweet. It's not going to be sweet in a sugary, syrupy kind of way. It's just done right. It's a perfume that you want to wear during Netflix and chill because it's a scent that women want to go closer to. And on my skin, this fragrance lasts between 8 to 10 hours, so longevity is really good too. Overall, it is soft, cozy, and inviting, and has a lot of sex appeal. And that concludes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below which of these fragrances you have in your collection. I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, spread the fragrant love.